Now, going on to the culture part of the podcast, you have Yuengling announcing their first MLS partnership. Now, Yuengling is America's oldest brewery, and they're headquartered in Pennsylvania, established in 1829. And I know school, math, and history scores are all-time low. Now, the United States was founded in 1776, so they're not as old as a country, but they're darn close. And they were established 194 years ago, and they're still family-owned to this day, which, if you think of staples of Americana that are still American-owned and still family-owned, that's pretty darn rare. In terms of cultural significance, I believe Zippo, also headquartered in Pennsylvania, they're still family-owned. And yeah, there's not many left, unfortunately. So to have a legacy go down from family to family, still make a great product, that's exceedingly amazing, especially in the brewery industry when you have Anheuser-Busch InBev owning 51 brands internationally. So a lot of brands get sold pretty darn quick. Now, I did a little research. MLS, so this is the first MLS partnership. MLS stands for the Major League Soccer, which apparently some Americans are actually watching these days for reasons. It's ridiculous. In Europe, they call it football. And of course, in America, we think of football. That's the manly sport. We actually hit each other, run fast, dodge each other, touch pass, kick back, quarterback, nickel back. It's all back, up, whatever. But MLS is Major League Soccer. Now, Yuengling is specifically partnering with Austin FC, which makes sense. It's actually headquartered in Austin, Texas. Interestingly enough, of all the beer brands to sponsor that specific city and that specific team, I would have thought Bud Light would be all over that personally, but they've also lost about 26 to 28 billion dollars in stock evaluation since April 1st, which is a fiscal joke, but they didn't mean it to be a joke with that marketing initiative. So they might not have as much money to spend on advertising, even though they claim they're going to spend 3 times on advertising this year, in a feeble attempt to build back the brand they so brilliantly destroyed for people on all sides of the political aisle. But getting back to the good company, Yuengling, who doesn't really play politics. Smart. Now, when asked for, Yuengling will become the first official partner of Austin FC. So that's a pretty good business move as well. They're getting a brand. I believe FC Austin's been in business for maybe 2 to 3 years. But there is something that is important when it comes to first to market. And in terms of cultural significance, there's more and more people internationally moving to Austin. So there's more and more people who like soccer. And it's also a Texas-based sporting brand. So there's going to be some pride and some emotional attachment to the brand as well. So if you could kind of interlope your brand, the beer company, with the sporting brand, that could be a fruitful, long endeavor and profitable for all parties involved. Now, they claim they're going to create a unparalleled game day experience for the fans. New state-of-the-art home at the Q2 Stadium. At the stadium, you'll find Yuengling brand grab-and-go market concessions, allowing quick and convenient access to Yuengling's brand, including the traditional lager and Flight by Yuengling, which I think last beer I had was 36 months ago. I usually prefer spirits personally, but for the 4th of July to celebrate, I did have my first Yuengling, and I did get the light one, and it tastes pretty good to me. Granted, I have a small sample size of my palate, but makes sense that's a new product, or the newer products, so they're also going to have that at the stadium as well. So, pretty good move on Yuengling as they continue to become a cultural phenomenon in terms of one of the few brands that isn't really pontificating, we believe in XYZ politics. Some people just want to have a beer and relax and unplug for a little bit and watch some sports balls on the field. So I think it'll be a good long-term endeavor for all involved. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. We're trying to get up to 3,000 subscribers in July, so if you could take the time to click that button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. The feedback greatly helps the channel out as we try to get the production better and better and better over time. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone to stay safe and fight the good fight.